All right. What's up, guys?
It's just too little too late.
All right, start the show.
Okay, party people in the house.
Hey, guys, it's Michelle Taylor Willis, and thanks again for tuning in to According. Hey, guys, it's Michelle Taylor. It's Michelle Taylor Willis. Back
It's According to Michelle Radio with Michelle Taylor Willis.
What's going on, guys? Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Welcome to According to Michelle with Michelle
Pause.
Taylor.
Pause. What did you just say?
According to did I say Friday?
You sure did.
Dang.
You sure did.
I said Friday.
No type of correction.
I thought you were saying pause because I was getting feedback.
No, feedback. But happy Friday, guys. It's the According to Michelle. What?
My show has never been on a
We
Friday.
don't do anything like
But that
this.
just lets you know where my head is right now.
Are you okay?
I think so. Exactly. Exactly. Like, am I serious? Is it seriously? It's not Friday.
Not
That's what
even
I'm saying.
close. Like,
I mean,
it's close, but
I feel like we need to run that back.
you want to start on Fridays? Is that what you're getting at? Or
No. Wait, do I want to take people into the weekend? I did just get approached by another radio station.
Okay.
And they were like, really feel like this is something we should talk about. Maybe I should have when was it Friday? I know. People on Instagram. Okay, I'm starting over. Welcome to According to Michelle. Guys, what's up? Happy Wednesday.
Yes.
Hump day in the house. What's up, guys? Welcome to Real 1100 AM. Michelle Taylor Willis right here. The hardest working woman in the ATL. Those are Westside Builder ATL's words, not mine. What is going on, guys? Special shout out to everybody. Facebook, YouTube, Daniel Media followers, Instagram, Michelle Taylor Willis. What is going on? She said, yes, you said it was Friday. It's okay, girl. It happens. It does happen. I just wanted to be the weekend so badly.
That's crazy.
I can feel the weekend coming upon me. Doesn't it feel like Friday? Am I the only one that thinks it's Friday? Everybody wants it to be. Everyone's like,
No, the way bills are set up, it's definitely Wednesday.
The way my bills are set up. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let me give a major shout out to everybody listening on TuneIn, Welcome, or iHeart Radio. And listen, I remind you guys every week, Team Replay is a thing. If you are not listening right now, you don't know if you're not listening right now because you're not listening right now. But there's no reason for you not to be inspired, empowered, motivated, all these things, because every Monday, the week's show before drops on every podcast platform in the nation. All you got to do is Google According to Michelle podcast, or just go to your favorite podcast network and search for According to Michelle, and you can find me. I'm so easy to be found. There is no reason for you not to be able to have any of the MT dubs in your life. You are so welcome.
Yeah, unless you're just lazy,
It's pure laziness to just not go like this with your fingers.
Yeah, it's like a common thing now.
It is a very common thing.
Come on, guys.
Like just searching. Welcome to everybody who is driving right now. If you're taking me home with you, don't tell my husband. I've been saying that for the last 3 weeks, and I just feel like it makes sense.
Eventually, he's just going to tune in.
Eventually, he'll be like,
and
the jig is
that
up.
Phone call you will get. Exactly. Yes.
I love being in the car with you. Listen, our job is to make it fun for you. And it's not just fun, it's entertaining, right? So we want to be informational. We want to be educational. We want to be entertaining, but we want to motivate you to do the things that our guests do. People sit around like, how do I do this? What do I do? I want to do this. There's no reason you can't do it. And we give you like perfect examples of what awesomeness looks like, of what significance looks like. Business owners, entrepreneurs, actors like we got today, directors, producers, teachers, anybody and everybody is on the show for you. I don't do this to listen to myself talk, contrary to popular belief.
Yeah, let them know.
We gotta let them know. I mean, we don't do it for our advertisers, although we love you guys, and you can hit us up, info@ganyomedia.com if you'd like to advertise. But we do this for you. We do this to make you better. And every single week, my job is to make sure you got the world's best, not just Atlanta, not just Georgia, the world's best talent right here so that you can go and take the keys to the kingdom, because that's what they do. They are literally giving you the keys to the kingdom. All you got to do is take them, stick them in the lock, and open the door. You're welcome. I am killing it with the little analogies today. Yeah, metaphors. Just doing it. Okay. The last week has been sad and good at the same time.
Yeah.
A lot has happened since I sat here last week.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot. What you got?
Let's start on a positive note.
Okay.
Y'all was still talking mess, but Miami tied it up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Game 3 tonight, guys. Very excited, but also the city of Miami is going crazy right now. They just landed the GOAT of football, and I'm not talking about the
who did I miss that?
Yeah, maybe Messi, Lionel Messi. He just signed with their Miami intern team today.
Really?
Maybe not signed. But
what's that contract look like?
Okay,
you got to go search for it.
No,
okay,
it's like, because I already know it's.
Okay, while you're searching for it, I still say Denver's going to take it.
Oh, really?
Yes. I keep forgetting I can't curse on here after a year.
After
a year and a half. A year and a half. Michelle has to be reminded that she is not allowed to curse on the radio.
What makes you think Miami's going to lose, though? They were the first team in the postseason to beat Denver at home.
I get these feelings, Jarrell. I'm very intuitive. I feel like the higher one and I are very connected.
Okay.
He likes to send me things, sometimes good, sometimes not so good. One of the things, wait, hold on. Yep, still Denver.
Wow. I cannot believe I just let you do that to me.
So there's that.
Well, look, 305s that we got, baby. All right, that is. Oh, by the way, the contract could be worth $2.5 billion over 10 years.
Billion, as in boy.
Yes, B as in boy.
Holy fanoli.
Yes, B as in beach house.
Yeah. Which he will be able to buy tons of those.
Oh, he can buy a country.
So wait a minute, $2.5 billion?
Yeah, you know, soccer doesn't have a cap on the revenue. Pretty much just like baseball.
Let me call my kids.
No, I'm telling you, man. Hey, man, fast forward. He need to get on the field.
Football. It's
field.
Football. It's football, not football. Football is what we're playing these days, friends.
Yeah, another soccer player just got a contract worth $3 million for $653 million. And you break it up in every year, that's $240-something million. That is the cap of every NFL team.
Sidebar.
Yes.
Sidebar, you got on the Miami Dolphins, and I hate everything about Miami Dolphins.
That's crazy.
Why you keep wearing stuff I don't like?
Dude, I've been in Miami Dolphins.
I got to sit in this Georgia-inspired studio.
No, that is hilarious.
I mean, it's just red and black everywhere. I've never talked about this, but I want y'all to understand that when I sit in this studio, I throw up a little bit in my mouth every week because I am a diehard Florida Gator, even though DeSantis is on my crap list right now. Like, we're not even doing, we got the Moms All In conference coming back. Heads up, guys.
Yeah.
Moms All In conference will be in October. It'll be here in Atlanta. The reason it's in Atlanta is because DeSantis is ridiculous. We were actually going to have it on a beautiful beach in South Florida. And I literally was like, no, we're not doing it. And we brought it back, and it's going to be here now.
Okay. Wait, you're going to have it in South Florida?
Yeah. And for those of you who don't know, Moms All In is a brand that I created about 5 years ago for entrepreneurial women in seasoned businesses or who are in corporate America at a high level and are transitioning into starting their own businesses. We do a 2.5 day conference around everything: physical health, sexual health, mental health, building a business plans, pro forma, legal, parenting.
Ain't no problem. Sure.
All of that stuff.
Don't get parent perfect, so I always love tips.
Well, you're like 10. You can't even have kids yet.
First of all,
I mean,
just because you're correct doesn't mean I don't want to learn.
Doesn't mean I can't have kids. Anyway, yeah, we were going to do it down in Florida, and now we're going to do it here in Atlanta.
Okay.
Well, much as I love Florida.
Yeah, it's closer to home. Look at the positives,
Anyway, I hate Miami. I never want to see that shirt again.
You're definitely going to see the shirt again. I have this shirt in different variations, but I got shorts to match. I just won't show you, but yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah,
Wait, you mean
basketball shorts?
Got it. Not Got
boxer
it.
briefs.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's been with me long enough to know exactly where my head went. He was like, wait a minute.
Nah, dog.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Let me give some quick shout outs here to some of my Instagram people. Ooh, it's a lot of y'all. I can't get to everybody. What's up? One more question. Congratulations, by the way. Late Pass, how you doing? A Lightfoot, what's going on? Event Logistics Consulting, hello. Edmund James 11, how you doing? Naya, Next Level Creatives, how's it going? What's up, Westside Builders ATL? How are you? Norris Kurganius, so good to see you. Shout out to Norris. He performed for us at the Taste of Soul Food last week, which was amazing. Next Taste of Soul Food, July 14th in Union City. We had so much fun. Hello. What's up, Crazy Devil X?
Okay. Yeah. We gotta read these in our heads. What we say.
Yeah, let me say, remember that one guy we had that
was
had
terrible.
that was awful. I couldn't even repeat it. And before I start, his handle and all the stuff he was saying was crazy. And then I was trying to read it. And as I read it, I was like, don't say that out loud. It's too late.
Yeah.
Beep.
A lot of bleeps were added in there.
A lot of bleeps. What's up, Freestyle 444? That is the 757 in the house. CEO Vic, how you doing? Bethel Todd, hello. What's up, on Shoel? How are you? Hey, everybody say, hey, hi, hey, what's up? I Michelle, I back. Okay. I do want to say this. What's up, Regina? Hey, GGAT, INC. How's it going? Okay, I know that wasn't everybody, but drop your name in the comments if you want me to shout you out and give your business a shout out. Put your name in the comments. Tell me what you do, and I will make sure that everybody knows what it is. All right, we're going to take a break here in a quick second, and we're going to come back with our guests. But I did just want to say this really quickly, and I don't mean to be sad.
Okay.
You said you're going to start on a positive note.
Always.
I don't know what about somebody else's $2 billion is positive for me.
First of all,
I don't know anything about why the Miami Dolphins and why Miami winning right now. None of that is great news for me.
Drought, okay? You know.
Okay, none of that is positive for me.
Someone from Florida, that's wild. But I'll leave it there.
I'm selfish that way.
That is crazy. Go on.
But I do want to just say and just take a virtual moment of silence for the poor mother that was gunned down senselessly a couple days ago by her neighbor because her kids were playing in the yard and they dropped the iPad and she went to go retrieve the iPad. I'm sure some choice words were had, but nothing that would necessitate this woman shooting through her door and gunning this woman down who has 4 kids and no husband, no father. And they finally arrested her last night.
Which was, like you said, finally last night. It's just one of those.
So I want to spend a whole lot of time on it, but we talked about this last week. This gun violence crap is just, it's crazy. And she said, I think I read somewhere where she said she felt threatened or she felt like her life was threatened.
Which is crazy to me.
This woman had nothing on her. She was on the outside of her door, no weapons. She's on the backside, inside her house, shooting out.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you hate somebody so much? How do you hate somebody so much that you're willing to spend the rest of your life in jail for them?
Well,
first of all, hate is a very strong word. I just can't imagine being so just something with somebody that I'm willing to risk my life for you. I can imagine loving you enough to risk my life for you.
Yeah.
But hating you enough to risk my life? Because, she's done.
Can I say something that's crazy?
Something that's crazy.
Else? 50 years ago, 60 years ago, what would the consequences be?
Well,
and it's just like, I'm not here to rub light on it, but it's just like that mind frame is still around where you feel like you can do things and not be punished.
Do whatever you want.
So,
and she's in Florida. Okay. So there's that.
Okay. Well, I didn't know we were keeping it there.
Well, she's in Florida. And we already know what's happening in Florida. So there's that. All right. I hate to end on that note, but let me give you something positive. We've got a fantastic show today. Wardell Richardson, the official Wardell Richardson. If you want to follow him, the official, because there's unofficial ones out there. This is the real one. Is in the house today. Actor, director, business owner, entrepreneur, father, single father of a little girl. We're going to talk about all that stuff. He's giving us Mamba vibes today, being a girl dad. We come back, we're going to talk about him, all he's got going on, building a business, building a film company. He's a veteran actor. We got all kinds of stuff to talk to him about. And it's all uplifting and positive. When we come back on the According to Michelle radio show with Michelle Taylor Willis right here on Real 1100 AM. Don't touch anything. We'll be right back. Hey guys, Michelle Taylor Willis here. Okay. What's up, Jay Markel? Okay, let me tell you what's crazy. I pulled out your watch 2 days ago. And I was gonna wear it, but it didn't match with what I had on. So I didn't. But just so you know, it's still in rotation. Let me give him a shout out. Jay Markel. He is J Markel Watch Company. That's J Markel Watch on Instagram, jmarkelwatch.com. That's JMarquel. Check him out. The watches are so cool. I wish I had one. Wish we could we can't post like pictures in the comments and on live, can we? But go check him out. The watches are great. Tell him Michelle Taylor Willis sent you the empty dubs. Who else? Anybody else got a business they want to drop in the chat? And I'll make sure I will redo that when we go back on air, J Markel, so that the millions of people who are listening will hear it. What's up, Larry? Regina, how are you? I forgot my camera's up here. It's not right here. 2 cameras. What's up, JD Stinson? Hello, King. Hey, Queen. Hey, King. What's up, Donovan? How's it going? Should I do my like famous voiceover voice, like, you know, in your honor? No. All right. Did I pin Wardell to the top? Okay. Let me pin you up here. This is okay. Thanks. You're welcome. Wardell Richardson. It's a mouthful of consonants. Your name, right? I'm like, every time I say it, I have to like be very intentional about this. Did my episode ever play? Yes, like months ago. Donovan, not Donovan. Jarrell. Can we sit? Oh, and congrats on making big moves. Thank you. What big moves are you talking about exactly? I'm not sure, but thank you. Donna, can you make a note? Maybe you just send it to me. We send it to Kyra. We need to let's send Donovan his link again. You should have gotten the link in an email like when it aired, which would have been some months back. You were supposed to give me a heads up.
Donovan's link again for
when he was on According to Michelle TV.
Okay.
I was supposed to give you a heads up. Yeah. Well, you got hey, here's your heads up. You got an email somewhere from 3 months ago with your episode in it. Thanks. Great job. Just kidding. All the hosting gigs and stuff. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks. You should have come to my play. It was so good. It's getting some attention. Thanks for your excitement about seeing me in your chats. Yes, I love it. I recognize your name. Y'all think I don't pay attention to y'all? I can't pay attention to all of you, but the ones that are repeated, yes, and thank you very much. What's up, King James Worthy? We are playing your music today. So, you know King James? King James, look who's in the studio today. Hold on. Oh, I may finish saying hi. Hold on. Please tell people about my book. Okay. Naya Next Level Creatives. Her book is on Amazon.com. What's the name of it, babe? What's the name of your book so I can tell everybody? Make sure you go to Amazon.com and get Naya's book. Make sure you put it in chat for me. Hold on, King James. Somebody wants to say hi to you. Was working on it as you were mentioning it. Okay. Oh, you hear it. Thank you, beautiful. You're welcome, handsome. All right, hold on. Let me tell you who's here so you can see him. See? Say hi to King James.
What's up, man? It's been a minute. It's been a minute since he came on my show once.
He did?
What's going on, man? Mm-hmm.
He's
an artist.
He did. He was here, what, about a month ago, babe?
Yeah, months of change.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, it's cool. Guy.
He's a cool guy. He is. All right, that's enough. That's all you get. Come back to me now, King James.
Not come back to me.
Come back to me. He said, what's up, man? Frank White, what is going on? All good. I know, Donovan, we got you covered. We made a note. And we'll get you the link back. But all you got to do is go and download the VTV network. Download the VTV network. It's on your iPhone. I know you have an iPhone because you're cool. All the Android people are like,
Leaves chat. No, leaves your chat immediately. Just
yeah. VTV network and go and then search for According to Michelle. And your show is right there. It's a very good show. Very good show.
Really?
Really? Oh, you're not talking to me.
No.
A Rare Jewel I Am is the name of the book. So Amazon, A Rare Jewel I Am is the name of her book. Go check it out. What's up, Alex Pose? How are you? We are on. If you're just jumping in, we're on a commercial break on According to Michelle Radio. I'm live on Real 1100 AM Talk Radio, Talking Music Radio here in Atlanta. We have a really big star in the house today. I'm not going to tell you who it is. You have to come back to see who he is. He's very built. He means business. If you ever say anything bad to him, he just go like this. Let's go Android. Let's go Android, man. Bump your Android. A Rare Jewel I Am. What? What'd you say?
I was like, y'all just speaking sign language right now. Like,
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Thank you, Wayne.
actually, no, that makes sense because the 3 I gave him before it ran out. Yeah.
Okay.
So we should be back after this song.
All right. Yeah, because we're at 4:27. Come back in 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Oh, yeah. Sunny's going to be.
Hey, Sonny. How's it going? I like that pink and green.
You're funny.
Perfect. Thank you, Wayne. You're not leaving right now, are you? Okay. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Alex, I know we just met Alex. I know we did. And I remember, I'm trying to remember, where did we meet? Where was I? Was that Taste of Sofu? The complete name is A Rare Jewel I Am, a satire-filled parenthetical expression of my adventures in silent mode. Okay, it's on Kindle. All right. I might check that out myself. It sounds interesting. Thank you for sharing that. We got to support each other, guys, right? We got to support everybody. And I'm giving you a platform, right? You put it in the comments. One thing I will say, and I'm thankful for this, that my followers and loyal people with who I engage, like they pay attention. They do pay attention, right? And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for that, not just for me, but for you guys, because if they like it, they'll support you too, which is dope. All right, we got 2 minutes and then we are back. Thank you for the hearts. Oh, get all kind of hearts today. I just feel it in my heart. Wait, this is where your heart is, right? Okay. I feel it. Okay. I'm funny?
Oh, yeah.
Not on purpose.
Oh, look at you.
Well, sometimes on purpose. I'm working on this stand-up bit. I got about 2 minutes worth of stand-up. Thank you, Jarrell. 2 minutes worth of stand-up. One day I'm gonna go to open mic. Gosh, there was straight silence in here when I said that.
I'm preoccupied, so I thought you were talking to them. I was just on the floor a second ago, obviously.
I was just on the floor a second ago. That's what she said.
Terrible.
Yep. 30 seconds out. Let's roll. Got a meeting. Got to go. Always a pleasure listening for a few minutes. Thank you for coming on. Okay, why is there dead space? Oh, because my mic is down.
Yeah.
My headphones are down. Sorry. All right, guys, welcome back to According to Michelle on Real 1100 AM with Michelle Taylor Willis right here in the studio. Okay, before I forget, I want to make sure I was giving some shout outs. And J. Markel Watches is on my Instagram feed. And I said when I got back, I would let everybody know who he is. So it's a watch brand, small business entrepreneur, just kind of getting started. JMARQUEL watch.com. And you can find them on Instagram as well. Go check them out, buy a watch. And if you like it, make sure you tell them MTW sent you. And if not, then remove my name from all of your devices. Okay, I'm just joking. All right.
That order.
In that order. Welcome back. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. What is going on? I can tell you what's going on right now. Coca-Cola Bottling Company United and their smart water is what's going on. I really enjoy this stuff. And, I've been really talking about the black alkaline water. I like the black water. See what I did there? Black is a thing right now. Black water matters. But right now, it's black smart water
It's
matters.
still clean. No,
It's just a term. It doesn't mean the water is black. You can still see
Okay.
through it.
okay.
It runs through your body. And it gives you all kinds of intense pressure and excitement and feeling and energy.
Okay.
And then when you finish that last gulp, you're like, I can conquer the world.
Okay.
They don't claim that. That's me. That's all me.
Wait, that was an ad that they ran?
No, that was an ad. That was just me off the cuff.
Okay, I'll clip it and save it.
Thank you.
What was it for?
Yeah, we'll send it to them and be like, hey, do you guys want to use this? It'll be $1 million. Thank you so much, Coca-Cola Bottling Company.
With that, but I like the way you're going.
Thank you, Coke United, for supplying us. We appreciate you being a sponsor of the According to Michelle show and Michelle Taylor Willis, everything. And make sure if you're walking up and down those aisles in whatever store you're in, look for a Coke product for whatever I like water. I like the AHA water. Whatever you get, you drink and you enjoy it. And you make sure you tell them MTW sent you. All right. Today's guest, I'm so excited about this for a lot of different reasons. One of them we may or may not talk about, but I'm just going to throw a couple things out here for you. And I'm going to throw his most impressive title out first. Single father, girl dad. I love that as a girl who did not necessarily have a dad. I mean, I did have a dad. Obviously, I'm here, but he wasn't around much. I love girl dads. And I love girl dads that love being girl dads. And this guy loves being a girl dad. So we're just going to start there. I know, right? All the hearts are coming. He's an actor, a veteran actor. He's got his own film company, Rain Dance Films. And if I'm not mistaken, isn't Rain Dance Films named after your daughter?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Awesome. I love that.
That's dope, actually.
I love that. I love that. He has 2 other boys as well, but he is known for things like The Killing Secret, Fighting Angels, the series, the TPN Inspiration. You can catch him right now. He's got movies, his own projects that are on Amazon Prime, and I have watched them, which he couldn't believe. He's like, you actually watched my stuff? I'm like, yeah, I went and watched your stuff. I got to see what's happening out here. He's got his own talk radio show on WCEG Talk Radio, Hollywood of the South, where he interviews entertainers from the film, movie, TV, and entertainment space. He is all over the place. But right now, he is in the Real 1100 AM studios with none other than Michelle Taylor Willis. Let's welcome Wardell Richardson, official Wardell Richardson,
what up,
to the show. What's going on? Let me get you turned around here on these cameras so the good people can see you. What's up?
The real Wardell.
Please stand up.
Yes.
I know. Stand
going on?
up. What's going on with you?
Not much, man. Just living life, enjoying it.
Yeah.
Really busy right now, but I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the summer going?
Hot.
You think it's hot?
Oh man, it's hot.
I don't think it's hot. I went to the pool Sunday and I was like, it's not hot enough.
I was sweating just walking in here.
Well, that's because you came in with 13 boxes.
Okay, well, both of you are justified.
None.
This is awkward.
None of those boxes had anything for the
I had
MG
one
Dubs.
box.
Okay.
One box.
Listen, I have to build it up. I need people to understand. What was in the box, by the way? Oh, your whole lighting kit.
Yeah,
He brought, I want y'all, I wish you guys could see this. He brought his own. He's got his own cameras. He's got 13 cameras around in here. I know, I'm just joking. I didn't. But he does have his own lighting kit. He's got his own stand. He's got wires coming out here. It looks like somebody's in a hospital. All these wires around here. Respectfully. Yeah.
You gotta do it right, man. If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right.
You're absolutely right.
You know,
And you're in the space, right? You got your own show, so
Yeah.
you know what it's like.
See?
You know what your angles are.
Hey, y'all made it very clear. Bring what you need to make it comfortable. So I did.
Well, what's funny about that is if you're listening on Real 1100 AM or follow me at Michelle Taylor Willis, when Wardell came in, I was like, gosh, what do you got? He's like, you told me to bring all this stuff. And I was like, I didn't tell you to bring anything. I don't know what you brought. And I know, right? Like the cavalry, it's beautiful having a team.
Yeah.
It's beautiful being able to have a team that actually does like a whole bunch of stuff that I obviously don't even know that they do. But I'm glad you're here.
I appreciate it.
Okay, so wait, I'm gonna go back and I just want to start because I started with girl dad.
Yeah.
How did you end up taking care of your daughter by
Well,
yourself?
the first thing is her mom is involved. So, we just we work really well with arrangements with her. Like she's with her mom right now. But during the regular year when school is in, she stays with me. I get her off to school. She comes home. I help her with her homework and do all that kind of stuff. And it just works for us.
It just works better that way.
Yeah, it just works for us because, I think like you said, my daughter's a daddy's girl all day. Like she's watching right now.
Yeah, you said she keeps
And
blowing up your phone.
She started blowing up. She thinks that she can see me, that she can call me.
How old
No.
is she?
She's 6.
Aww.
She'll be 7 in August.
Wait,
So
August when?
she's August 27th.
That's your birthday?
We're twins, bro.
What? Your birthday August
I will
27th?
pull out my ID right now just to prove it. Hold on.
He's only 3 years older than your daughter, so
That's okay.
I
Don't put
mean-
me on that one. Hold
Wow.
on. No, that is.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So she's 6.
Oh man, you was August 27th.
I should know that by heart.
I had to say, I don't know why. I just felt like I was like, I gotta ask because you never know.
You
never
don't.
know. Well,
I know,
happy
right?
birthday.
Yeah.
Birthday twin.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my little princess, man. That little girl keeps me going.
Now, does she want to go into acting and all that stuff? Like she sees you doing all this stuff?
No, I let her be a little girl. I want her to just be a little girl. She loves Roblox, playing games, just playing with her friends and stuff. That's what she likes doing.
Right.
So, I think as time go on, she'll change. But I don't like to force kids into things that, they may not want to get into. Because I asked her, I said, you want to act or anything? She's like, no. I said, okay.
Is she a little actress though?
Oh, she can put on some tears. Man, she can put on some tears for sure.
So how did she become a daddy's girl? Like, is that just, did she come out of the womb like that?
She just that way. We just click very well. We get along good. She is, and we play a lot together.
Yeah.
When we together, we together. Like we play, we go to the park, we have fun. We play Roblox together. She loves Roblox on the iPad. That's the biggest thing for kids right now. They're playing together, going through different journeys on Roblox. So, and she even said before she's with her mom now. She even said before she went, you got to play Roblox with me. I said, okay, I'll play with you. So she'll call me and then she'll be like, let's play Roblox. So I'll be at my house, she'll be at hers, and we'll just be playing with each other on the internet. So it's fun.
Now, do you have the same relationship, that close relationship with your sons?
I do. My oldest son, he is in college and he is busy. He's doing this thing. My youngest son stay with his mom, and I usually get him on the weekend.
Gotcha.
But but it's different with girls and with boys.
See,
Boys
I have
are
all
usually-
boys. I don't have any
So they
girls.
probably are they mama's boys?
2 of them are mama's boys, I would say. Yeah.
See, usually boys are mama's boys and girls are daddy's girls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It all depends. Unless they, was with their mom the whole time.
Right.
Those with
And
their
then they know,
mom,
yeah.
But
Who taught you how to be a dad?
you know what? No one has ever asked me that question.
I ask great questions, by the way. And they usually come out of nowhere. Just
And
like
I
that
will
one.
be honest with you. My father was never in my life. So it was all just trying to be better.
Mm.
I know how I feel not to have a father in your life. So I just want to be.
You're like doing the opposite, right?
And a lot
Wow.
of people fall into that trap. They not used to it, so they just don't do it.
Mm.
I try to be the opposite. I want to be better. I think you're gonna do either or. You're either gonna be better or you're gonna fall into that same lane.
Right. And it takes intention to be different than what you saw, right?
Correct.
So were you very close with your mom? Because your mom helps you with your daughter, right? Yeah. So y'all are road dogs.
Yeah, that's my mom. My grandmother's 97. She's still rolling too. So, they're my core people right there.
So what was it like growing up? Because you're from Atlanta. Are you from the SWATs?
Not the SWATs. I was mostly raised in Marietta.
Okay.
And then I moved back down here to Atlanta, but no, not the SWATs.
Not SWATs.
No, I ain't even gonna claim it.
But you stayed. I mean, because some people leave, right? They
Mhm.
grow up and leave, but you stayed in Atlanta.
Atlanta's where it's at. Like I thought about leaving several times, but every time I get ready to do something miraculous happen here in Atlanta. I'm like, I can't go. You know, when I
Like,
was
what's
thinking about
miraculous? Yeah, go ahead.
when I was thinking about going for a film, I was thinking about going to Cali. I was thinking
Right.
about moving up north, and
Mm,
you know, everything is here. You want to do music, everybody come to Atlanta. You want to do film, everybody come to Atlanta. Atlanta's just the place to go, even to live. Most people move and come here for a better living. You know, because Atlanta is the number one. I don't know if anybody knows, but I do a lot of research. Atlanta is the number one place for entrepreneurs.
yeah, especially Black females.
Right,
Yeah.
Black females. So, you know, when people come here, they can network, they can build their empire, whatever they want to do, and be successful at it because they got people that's willing to work with them.
So let me ask you this, because you weren't always in this space, right?
No, not always.
Yeah. So what did you think you were going to be doing? Like when you went to high school, you went to college?
You know what? I wanted to be an architect.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
You know why I say that's interesting. You wanted to be an architect.
I did. I went to school my entire high school for the 4 years I was in high school. I took drafting because I really love architecture. I like designing houses and different things. I designed a motor, a house. I designed a whole bunch of different stuff when I was in the class. And then when you get out of school, it's like a whole other world of and you got a whole decisions you want to make.
Right.
You know, and I tried to go. What's funny is that was the first time when I got out of school and tried to go to take architecture. That was the first time that I faced racism.
Really?
That, like realized it was racism.
Really?
Because they would not let me get financial aid or anything, and I was working at McDonald's, and they
What?
said I made too much money.
Well, now where was this? And
Not.
if you're just joining, we've got Wardell Richardson in the studio today. Actor, veteran actor, director, producer, entrepreneur, writer, all things amazing.
For sure.
And he's on According to Michelle Radio today. So where were you at that time?
I was here in Atlanta. I wanted to go to Southern Polytech.
Okay.
Up in Marietta.
Just continue your drafting and architecture. Okay.
Yeah. Because that was one of the biggest architectural schools there, and they wouldn't let me in. They said I made too much money. I was working at McDonald's.
Do you know what the ratio of black-white was when you were there?
It was majority white at the time. There was very few blacks.
Really?
But that's when I realized, I said, it took me a minute because right off the bat, I'm just like, why wouldn't they let me in?
Right.
And someone was like, man, come on. You trying to get financial aid, you're a black man trying to do better for yourself, they're not going to let you in. And that's when I realized for the first time, like, that was real racism, like trying to get education.
Right. That's the systemic piece, right?
Yep.
To keep that from you. So what happened? What'd you do?
So after that, I continued working. And then when I was 20 years old, my oldest son was born. And I said, okay, it's time to change my life.
Not planned.
Yeah,
like, obviously,
I just got to do whatever makes money at this point in time.
Got you.
You know, so I started hustling.
I was about to say, we know where this guy.
I'm hustling.
We know it.
I didn't do drugs and then like
okay, that's where I was. I'm like street pharmacist in effect.
You know what? I was always afraid, man. I was scared death out here in these streets, man. I used to have this guy that was in my class. He come with these stacks of money in his pocket. He like, man, you popular, man. You should come. Nah, bro. I was terrified in that.
So you were scared of the police, like you did not, and scared of probably getting shot over some stupid, right?
Not about that life. I tell you, but I'm not about that life at all.
Wow. So what was hustling then?
To me, hustling was finding something legitimate that will make money. It didn't matter if it was working at every fast food restaurant there was. I needed to make money because now I got kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And for me, it always was important to me that my kids see what I do. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm out here hustling, making money and doing what I need to do, I want it to be legit. So they'll know, like, my dad did it the right way.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it doesn't matter what it was. A job is a job, as long as it's a legitimate job.
So what? Okay, because you were 20 at that time, no
I was
father
20.
in your life,
No.
right? And
Mm.
so, how did you know what to do?
I didn't. With my
Were
oldest,
you a good father at 20, like you are
I don't
now?
think I was the best father at 20.
What could you have done differently? You think?
I was really trying. I worked a lot, and my mom was helping me still. Once again, I would always go get my son. I always have my place, and we just trade him off and do whatever. And I was always trying to work and make a living.
Mm-hmm.
So I kept working. That was always my thing. But and that's what my daughter says today. So one day she told me, she said, "You work a lot, Daddy."
She said that to
Oh
you,
yeah. And I said, "Well, you kind of expensive, so
right? At 6,
I gotta work."
right?
She likes stuff. She loves clothes and shopping, even at her age. I'm like, girl, I don't know where she get this life from, but all my friends be like, man, you got her spoiled rotten. The next guy she be with,
It's over. It's over. So you had him, and you're working just everywhere, just trying to make
I'm
money,
just
make
working,
ends
just trying to
meet.
make money because I didn't know what life was about.
Right.
I'm young. I wasn't sure what life was about. I wasn't sure how to navigate.
Right.
I didn't know about stocks. I didn't know about all the stuff I know now. So I'm just living, trying to make a living, working, doing whatever I can.
Right.
And so after he was born, I got a better job. And that's when I started listening to the white people talk. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Okay, let's talk about that. Like, what is that? Okay, Wardell, actor, director, producer.
Right.
What does that talk to us? Because keep in mind now, the people that are listening,
Right.
they're listening, but they're listening to do something different too, right? So what does that mean?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what that means. Us as Black people, a lot of us are uneducated, just uneducated.
Okay.
And we don't know. You can't do things that you don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I started being around a lot of white people, they started talking about the stuff that made money.
Mm.
Now, us as Black people, we probably couldn't do the exact same thing, but it don't hurt to try.
Right. Sure.
And some of those things worked.
Right.
So when it comes to us, and
now, well, how did you get in the space where you started listening and hanging out with more white people? Like, what?
But
was it the new job?
It was the job.
Which
I had.
was
it
what?
Was majority white people. So I worked at this place called Telly Tea, where they make Telly
tea.
Tea.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of.
It's
white
time
people
for tiny little tea leaves in Telly Tea.
Mm-hmm. I worked there for 5 years, and then I started working for AT&T and been there for it'll be 25 years in January.
Got it. So your environment changed.
My environment changed.
And once your environment changed, your mindset started changing.
Exactly.
Okay, let's talk about. Okay, keep going. I'm listening.
And so when your mindset started changing, then you start researching. Because I want to know more about what you're talking about.
Right.
If this worked for you, it gotta work for me. I'm gonna make it work for me.
Absolutely.
So that's where my mindset went. It was all about survival. And I think that as Black people, that's what we do. We learn to survive. You know what I'm saying? Whether we woman or man, we learn to survive.
Right. And we miss out on the thriving part. Right.
And so once you get to a point in your life where you're saying, okay, this is working for me, I want more. And that's where I started venturing off and trying different businesses. I learned about taxes. I learned about, investments. I learned about so many different things. And I'm just like, man, all this been under my nose this whole time.
Right.
I tell you one things that really upset me that I did, that I missed out on, is when Google went on stocks.
Oh, public, yeah.
It went public.
Yeah.
A guy worked for Google and told me, man, you need to put money in Google right now. He said, and I didn't know nothing about stocks, so I'm just like, I don't know nothing about all that. And Google, man,
you don't have. You can stop.
Straight.
You can stop right now. Like you don't even have to finish.
Man.
We know where that story ends.
Oh, That was the one thing that
So,
I feel like I missed
You
out
missed
on.
out on. So what do you do differently as a result of that? Missing that
Now I
opportunity.
take chances. I'm not
Mm,
afraid to take chances. You know, I
mm,
hear about something and I go and I'll take a chance on stuff. You know,
right.
it all depends on your mindset. Like, you know, you don't have to put everything you got into something,
Right.
but you can take a chance and try it and see what happens. And
Right.
if things start changing, then put a little more,
Right.
you know.
Right.
It's all about, you know, taking your time, understanding what's going on, reading, networking. Because if you listen to people who know about these different things, it's going to pan out. It's going to work out in the long
At
run.
some point, yeah.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay, I love this. We got veteran actor, director, writer, producer,
So,
radio show host, entrepreneur, um, longstanding corporate guy, Wardell Richardson in the house today on According to Michelle. We got to take a quick break. When we come back, it'll be 5 o'clock, which means it's time for senseless shenanigans. That's my own little one. And at 5:30, we got a treat for you guys. We got a new monthly segment, Mark's Moment. Mark Morial, president of the National Urban League, will be calling in to talk to us today and give us a report on the state of Black America. So we got a whole nother hour to go, guys. You don't want to touch your dial. You don't want to leave the room. You don't want to do anything because we got more According to Michelle on the backside of this break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
it's already been an hour.
It goes fast.
Gee, man, that's how I be on my show. I was
It
like,
goes
God damn,
fast. It goes fast. It goes fast. Sure. Yeah. Just all right. This is great. Hey guys, how are you? Oh yeah, thank you. Hey, how's it going? What's up? What's up? How are we liking Mr. Richardson? A lot of people. Come on. What's up, bitch? Stay evolving. Said that out loud. Hi. What's going on? You guys, this is such great information. Listen, look at this is what I'm hearing right now. This is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing research, being intentional, due diligence, starting small, conquering fears, being a risk taker, all of these things, not being afraid to make mistakes, learning from mistakes, all of this in just an hour of Wardell being on the show. This is what we're getting. Can you imagine what might happen in the next hour? Oh, a little tiny piece of air. I had a little tiny piece of air. When we come back, it's gonna be great. We got something good for senseless shenanigans. You know, Terrell always has something crazy. So we're excited about that. Can you come in for a second? The makeup on your shirt.
Hey Wayne, you don't have to come all the way in. Just let you know, I'm gonna leave the banner down.
Okay, that's
It
all
fell
right.
down.
Cool. I understand, but hey, y'all didn't let it stop y'all.
No, we did not.
All right,
The
y'all.
show must go on. One monkey don't stop the show, and neither does a banner.
Okay, yes. Don't let
Back
that
to
devil tame you,
you.
all right? All right, well, hey, right now, I'm sorry, but I'm about to be out.
Okay, thank you so much.
Of course,
Have a
and
great
Sonny-
rest of the day.
Thank you, and Sonny got you. Okay?
Yeah, awesome. We just want to make sure we don't have any
Anyway.
Dead space.
dead space. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
No
anyway,
dead space.
I already told him to cue up the bed music while y'all talking, and also the sound effects and different stuff y'all want to play, or just keep it plain simple. And also, Gerald, if you have anything, you can let Sonny know, okay?
Bet.
Thank you, Wayne. Be safe, okay?
Yes, ma'am, you too.
Okay. Love you. So we got something good for senseless shenanigans. Senseless shenanigans is gonna be good today, right?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. So that's great.
if
I'm
you wanna
excited
talk
because
about
we got,
night,
huh?
you want to talk about night?
You want to talk about night?
If
You
you
heard
want
me.
to.
I alluded to it.
I know
But
that.
I
I knew
want to
that's what
make,
you was talking
yeah.
about.
I mean, what else would I be talking about? So yeah. But we've got amazing creator, visionary, in here today. And at 5:30, Mark's gonna call in. If you guys remember, he called in last month to tee up the state of Black America, which was at Morehouse campus, I believe, back in end of April, beginning of May. And so now he's actually gonna give us a very short synopsis of that report. So I'm excited to hear that. And we're gonna get him in the show. We're gonna get him in here too real soon. Mark Morial, his father was the first Black mayor of New Orleans. Mark was an attorney, an esteemed attorney, and then the mayor of New Orleans. Went on and has been running the National Urban League for years and years and years. Pretty sure he's not going anywhere anytime soon, but he's one of the leading voices, um, not just in Black America, but in America right now. And if anything happens, um, Mark is probably one of the voices that you'll hear. He actually is one of the voices that you hear. So you've seen him on MSNBC, CNN, Fox, CBS This Morning. I mean, everything. And his wife is Michelle. I don't think her last name is Morial, but she's on CBS This Morning, actually, and she just launched a new book. So they are clearly the quintessential power couple. Can't wait to have him on a little bit later. If you have questions, got questions for Mark that you want to put in the chat, if you want to call in, you can. 404-603-8770. I'm going to put this 603-8770. You can call in if you want to have your listeners or followers, anybody call in. What's going on, guys? If you are just coming on, we are on a break. Well, Wardell Richardson. Let me put this in the ATM radio. And if you want to call in, you can. 404-603-8770. 404-603-8770. You can talk to me, talk to Wardell. Again, any questions, comments, and if you got a business and you want me to shout it out, put it in the comments. I'll make sure I shout out your business as well. All right, we're back at 5. Sunny, we're back at 5. No, at 5 o'clock. Yeah, okay. Wayne, our producer, had to leave early today.
So I'm bring you in right after the legal ID.
Okay, at 5 p.m. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Sunny. And so we got Sunny today. I've never met him, but he seems lovely. So there's that. Yeah, what I was saying, I'm sorry, it hit me while you were there. I'm like, shoot, you can run Instagram. So yeah, if you just do the camera and if any comments or anything come through, you can just wave back at people. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. And thanks for finding that. I think.
What's up, T Stokes? I've been good, bro. Long time
that's
no
there.
here.
Oh man, that's there. I don't know how they had that up there. And I don't know how just you going like that turned it, like made it. I did not. Did y'all work out this morning? I did not work out this morning. Shadow Hawk 49. I don't know what that means. I'm very intrigued. Man, don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's fine. I'm sure we're not the first time that that's happened. Shout out to our new intern, Jalen J. Hindo. He is a senior, upcoming senior, rising senior at FAMU, majoring in what's your major? Business administration. That means he can do whatever he wants. Well, he can always do whatever he wants. And
got the brand solid.
Got the brand, and yes, and he has a brand solid. You got it. I have one. I bought one of your shirts. Did you know that? Yeah, I did.
I saw it come through. My mom called me. Michelle, order. Make sure you get it sent to her.
Oh, your mom doesn't play about me expeditiously. Your mom does not play about Michelle. I love her. So quick shout out KJB, Carrie J. Baldwin, who's somebody you probably should know. She's an actress.
Okay.
And she's been acting since she was 5. She started in theater from New Jersey.
I heard that name before.
Carrie J. Baldwin. She was just on Prank Wars. She is in Hush. She plays the psychologist in Hush. Rolling into Christmas. She played the mom. Lottery commercials and Delta Community Credit Union, the Billboard campaign they did a few years ago, all over Atlanta. She's in that. Carrie's been in the game for a minute. She is truly a veteran actor. She's been doing it since
they're gonna play their tag. We're just running right now.
Yep.
Your bumper. Then we're back in.
All right.
Let me know, bro. This is in the way.
Nah, what you talking about?
Just stand.
Nah, it's good.
Let me take this out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, welcome back to According to Michelle. It is the top of the hour. That is 5 o'clock right here on Real Radio, Real 1100 AM. According to Michelle with Michelle Taylor Willis, we got the man, the myth, the legend, the official Wardell Richardson
Yes, no fakes allowed.
in the house. I tell him like he has got like his name is a sea of consonants. I have to really be intentional about how I say his name. It's so good to have you on According to Michelle right now. Special shout out to all of my Facebook and Instagrammers at Michelle Taylor Willis on just about everything. I want to make sure I say thanks to everybody who came out to the Taste of Soul Food last Friday night. The next one is July 14th in Union City. We take this festival to all the cities, all the 8 cities, and all of SoFu here in South Fulton County in Atlanta. It was an amazing turnout last week. It's going to be a great turnout in July for vending opportunities, or if you'd like to perform, if you're a dancer, singer, actor. Email them, let them know, and we on stage. 5.
Enough to where 5 people. Come on, y'all. We're not gonna do this.
How many? Tell me there were. I don't even know. How many kids total are in the class?
Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen.
33.
Oh, 33.
Yes.
So there are 33.
So,
And you know, we didn't even talk about Scottie Pippen.
yeah.
We didn't even talk about Scottie
I
Pippen.
got morals. You know what I mean?
We didn't
That's
even
dirty.
we didn't even talk about Scottie Pippen, but that's fine. That's fine.
Ah.
So 33 potential graduates.
Yes. Yeah,
And so
20
they canceled graduation.
Yeah, 28 out of the 33 were not eligible to graduate.
So what they do have, like, they had a party at Golden Corral for the 5.
No, they pretty much told everybody to pack their stuff up and go home. They gave the 5, I believe, their diplomas.
I think that's
Obviously.
not. Yeah, but that ain't cool because I've worked 12 years,
Consistently.
and because of some nimrods, for lack of a better term, I don't want to talk about anybody's kids, but now I don't get my chance to walk across the stage. It's my turn. No, it's not a thing.
Yep.
I would be, if I were a parent, I would be protesting that right now. But like, you're not going to deny my child the opportunity to walk across the stage.
Yeah, apparently they had a mandatory meeting for parents and seniors, but I don't know which is like, was the meeting with the ones that graduate? I feel like the meeting should have been with the ones that didn't meet the requirements, you know?
So what are they doing with these kids? Do they go back to school? Like, what are they in summer school? I mean, I'm so confused right now.
This is like the George Bush No Child Left Behind on a whole different. How did they get this far? You know what I mean?
I'm concerned about the teachers. Like, what were the teachers doing?
What is the school like?
Procedure?
These, speaking of expeditiously, they need Joe Clark. I wish Joe Clark was
Oh
still
my
alive.
God.
They need Joe Clark. He needs to go in there and put all those locks on the doors, carry his bat around. Used to call me Crazy Joe. Now they call me Batman.
Yeah.
Move through these halls expeditiously. Sam, you smoke crack, don't you? I said you smoke crack, don't you?
That's this whole.
You
this
didn't even
whole
see Lean
statement.
on Me.
No, I've heard Lean.
You heard not the song, the movie.
Okay, don't do that because that's terrible. That is ill. Don't.
It's ridiculous.
I'll be your friend. No, ain't nobody talking about that. Lean on me.
Sheesh. All right. So what are they doing? Are they? I mean, the kids are graduating. What are they going to community college or something? I'm sorry.
The
I was-
community college. No, it's they pretty much just put it up in the air. All the students that have gotten, I don't know. It looks like they haven't talked about doing a graduation walk.
I think
But
that's ridiculous, and I think it's sad
That's
for the
sad.
kids. That
That's very sad.
it is. What I feel like President Biden needs to get involved if he can make it over there without tripping.
they didn't say cancel, but they did say delay. So how long? Because we're what? We're in June.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Oh God.
Sheesh, I think that's awful, and it is senseless. It's really there's two senseless pieces to this. One is that these poor little 5 kids can't graduate, or they can't walk across the stage. They can't have their moment.
Yeah.
And two, that you got a whole graduating. I know it's only 33 minus 5, 28.
yeah.
Speaking of graduation,
Stop.
there's only 28 kids, but like they can't. What is happening?
Yeah,
The teachers, the school system, like what's going on here?
A lot of parents were just confused.
Is it a majority black school, majority white school?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know. I've never been to this part of Texas.
It could be Hispanic.
Marlin High School. Literally, it's called Marlin High
Texas
School.
or Florida?
Texas.
Texas, yeah.
That's crazy. All right, Jarrell. Well, I feel bad for a lot of people in that scenario. And that is, I mean, this is where we live, man. I said this before. I'm going to say it again. With all this stuff going on, I hate to be this way. But if I were God, which I'm not, nor do I care to be, I would Noah's Ark this place.
Bring them out.
I would Noah's Ark this place and just start over and be like, you know what? I am God. I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but y'all can give me one regret. You are my regret, human race.
And I guarantee you, everyone's concern is going to be that God's a woman. You know, it's just how simple-minded we are as humans. You know what I mean?
Oh, thank you, Jarrell. Thank you for senseless shenanigans.
Also, though, I do have a theory on that. I think
On
COVID,
senseless shenanigans?
No, on just
Oh.
that. I think COVID messed up a lot of the kids with the whole
Fair enough.
online and going back to school because they didn't take it seriously. So maybe that's a big factor.
Because they missed those.
Because this is that part of the generation, like 2020, they were middle school, high school, definitely.
That's fair.
Swing of things,
That's
so.
fair. I would love to see what that rate of decline in education looks like comparatively, well, to all the other schools.
Oh, and
Like, are the graduation rates right now down? Because I mean, like, if there's a direct correlate between that, then I could take that as an excuse. If there's not, then it's a no bueno.
Oof.
So that's where I am
We're
on
hoping
it.
for the best, y'all. No.
Hoping for the best. I got the best. I don't have to hope for the best. I got it sitting right in front of me.
That is senseless shenanigans for sure. But go ahead.
That was I shifted to you. Did you hear that amazing compliment I just gave you?
Yes, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Guys, we got Wardell Richardson in the house, actor, writer, director, creator, father, radio show host, all things wonderful in the house today. Okay, so tell us when we love you. I mean, you've taken us through your story, and you've had quite an amazing, So you have one kid, and then you end up having another boy.
Mm-hmm.
You're working at Tetley Tea.
Mm-hmm.
You start listening to white people, get put onto some game,
Mm-hmm.
lost some money, started making some money.
Right.
You have another kid at some point.
Right.
And where does this acting bug start? Because you started acting first, right?
Right. Well, actually, in my early 20s, I got into the whole modeling thing. I was doing runway modeling.
How tall are you? Like 6'4"?
An inch from 6'5".
Yeah, I'll round up. You're 6'5". So let me see your hands.
Yeah.
You have big old hands?
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. Sheesh. All right. Well, yeah, those are
Yep.
some big guns over there. All right, keep going.
The bigger than enough people. No, I'm just so no, I got to a point in my life where, I found a job that was good, making good money.
Yeah.
Been there for years.
That's AT&T.
Yes.
Okay.
And so I've built enough where I can film and do everything I want to and take plenty of time off if I need to for work.
Right.
From working there for so long.
So did the modeling kind of automatically kind of transition into the acting? Like, do you remember?
It did. I was actually dating somebody at the time who was a model actress.
Okay.
And she kind of introduced me to the whole acting field.
Okay.
And the first thing I did was audition for a theatrical stage play. And I got the role. And a month before the show, the lead guy disappeared, and they bumped me up to the lead guy.
So were you his understudy, or were you
I
in a
wasn't
whole
even-
nother? So you
I
weren't
was-
even an understudy.
No.
Okay.
And they said, "Can you learn his lines?" I said, "I guess." You know,
How old were you at this point?
I want to say I was around 25.
Okay.
And I got into it. I did the show. I was so scared. I was terrified. Scared.
Really?
I was out there sweating bullets and everything.
On stage?
Not well. When I got on stage, I got calm.
Right.
But before I got on stage, I was sweating. I was so scared. And I said, okay. After I did that first show, I said, okay, I need to take some classes. So then I started taking classes, and after I took classes, I started landing more roles in theater. So for the first 2 to 3 years, all I did was theater.
Which is a great training ground. Now, was
Right.
that first one, Will a Real Man Please Stand?
Yep.
Okay, got
That
it.
was right.
And
you did the research.
Actually, you know, I'm gonna give he does now. So it's him, 14-year-old. Shout out to TW.
Yeah.
But thanks.
The first one I did, I just did a year. I told maybe 2 or 3 shows.
It's amazing training ground.
And it taught me a lot because, you know, theater is way harder than TV.
Yes, it is.
Once you hit that stage, it's a wrap.
It is.
Whatever
It is.
You
It is.
you better learn how to improv. Or
Yeah.
whatever. You know,
Yes.
I remember this one time we got on stage and there was this table and the whole thing fell over. And we played what it was supposed to happen.
That's right.
You know. But it, you know, if you go see the same play 3 times in a row,
It'll be totally different.
every
It will.
time.
It will.
Yeah.
It will. You know, we just finished that run of Never Play with a Woman's Heart. Shout out to Dana S. Hubbard. And it's hilarious the things that happen that we're not supposed
I was out of country.
it was really good.
But I heard you were great.
You did. I
I
think you
did.
did tell me that. Thank
Yeah,
you. Yes.
I heard
Who told you that? Penny?
No, I have a friend of mine who went to see it, and they called me out because I told them, I said, I think that's the one Michelle is in.
Yeah.
And I said, I think that's the one my friend Michelle is in. She said, which one was she? I said, you'll know her.
No title, no nothing. Main
And
role,
then
no
she
one.
said, she said, I think she's the pretty one with the attitude that came out there. I said, "Does she have an attitude?"
Oh,
I didn't
man.
know your role, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I said, I bet that's the one.
Yeah, I did. I had a little bit of an attitude in this one, but only
Yeah.
after I'd been treated so wrongly. I mean, Lori, that's the character. So I played the
Right.
female lead. I
Okay,
played
okay.
opposite the male lead.
Okay.
And she was sweet as pie, but you
But
know, she was getting her heart broken. So
Yeah.
she had to
she had to turn
we had to see some levels in this character. So that's what she saw. That's sweet
how it
though.
works.
Tell Stacey I said thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I will.
But yeah, to your point, yeah, once you hit that stage, it's like
And then I got a taste of TV, and that was it.
so how'd you get the taste of TV? Because people are listening that want this, right? What
You know,
did it fall in your lap?
I auditioned for, so I started looking for TV, anything that was TV. I just wanted to try it.
So you just get on
You
Google
know,
and start looking for
well,
stuff. Or did you have an agent?
Facebook, at the
Okay.
time, I didn't have an agent.
Okay.
Facebook just had those groups where they was promoting people who was auditioning and everything.
Got
They
you.
still got several groups. And then you got lovetooact.com and stuff like that. So I got on there, looked for some stuff. I submitted for this TV series called Love, Power, Respect or something like that. Power, Love, Respect. It was some kind of way like that.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Really?
That was it. That's all it took me that one time. I said,
And because
"This
you
what I
booked the
wanna do."
role.
I booked the role. It was a small role. And after that, every year I had a different goal. And then eventually I got a lead role in a feature film. And then I just kept getting lead roles in feature films. And I said, okay, I got good with the lead roles. I want to learn what a producer does, what a director do, you know, the different levels of producing. You know, I just wanted to learn everything.
Right.
And that's when I started producing. You know, I read up on how to be a producer, what a producer does. I started producing my first project, and then I wound up working with another film company. I became the CFO of that film company, and I produced every film we did from that point on. So I really got my hands on it. It's like everything I thought of and put in my mind, like I want to do this, it came to fruition. So I'm just very thankful of where I am now, because now I own my own film company.
Rain Dance.
Yep, and I produce, I write, I direct, I do it all. And I got a lot of projects that I'm working on right now. Shout out to Boss Lady May. She is, she got a book tour, so she hired us to film it for it to be TV ready.
That's dope.
And she's gonna be in Las Vegas. We gotta go to Las Vegas, North Carolina, Washington D.C. All these different states. Filming her, doing her book tour. She's gonna have shows, artists performing, and all that kind of stuff. And then she got 2 TV series and a holiday movie that she wants us to shoot as well. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And then I have a huge movie project that I acquired on my own with a woman named Tawana Williams, who was born without arms.
Oh yes, I remember.
told you
Yeah,
about
you
that.
told me
So-
about this. Yeah. That's Eagle Without Wings.
Yep.
That's right.
That's a huge, a big film project, big budget film project.
Wow. And
And-
you're
And
on it.
my film company was hired to do it.
That's crazy.
And so we're working on that as we speak. And her whole story was crazy, because her mother was given the drug thalidomide back in the day, was supposed to kill her, but she survived, and she was born with defects,
Jeez.
with no arms and legs. I mean, she got legs, but she got ample use of her legs, but she does everything. She draws, eats, and everything with her feet. So it was
Isn't that crazy? I know my intern is like, Jalen's like, wait
Yeah.
a minute.
And there's never been nothing on TV like it. So I'm looking forward to doing that project.
Right.
Her story.
How do you cast for her role?
You know what's funny? What's funny is we found people. It's interesting. It's people out there.
Yeah, I mean, to find somebody that is in her situation with no arms and limited use, but that can act and know how to be on set. And
she is one of the biggest motivational speakers in the world. So people like her follow her.
right,
So it was kind of easy
to find somebody
to
that
find
could.
somebody.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So I want to back up for a second. We got Wardell Richardson in the house today, guys, on According to Michelle on Real 1100 AM. Michelle Taylor Willis. And you said when you got on set, you did that first TV role,
Mhm.
you knew that's what you wanted to do for the rest of your
my
life. What happened? What happened on that set?
It was just a feeling. It was, how, as a woman, you
Yeah.
walk into a store and you see a dress.
And you're like, that's me.
I gotta have that dress.
Right.
And you buy that dress.
Yes.
Even if you ain't got the money in the account, you getting that dress.
Yes. I have been there. Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. That was
Can
the
you please
feeling.
transfer some money in my
That was the money. That was the feeling I had when I got in front of the camera. I said, "This is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life."
Really?
Hands down. And I wanted to learn everything about it, And something is for you when you love the good and the bad about it.
That's right. Right.
When
Right.
you come across stuff that's bad, you deal with it and just keep moving because you love it so much. It's not even like a huge problem.
Yeah. And it's funny you mentioned that. We got to take a quick break here, but you say you have an extreme passion for the arts.
I do.
An extreme passion.
Mhm.
And you just described that, right? The
Mhm.
things that are awful about it,
Mhm.
you still love.
Yeah, because it's a learning process. It's a learning process.
Right.
Usually when things go wrong or you have to deal with things that are negative, there's some good in everything.
Mm.
And the good is the part that you learn from. You just got to find out why that happened and what part of that was for your knowledge.
Right. Right. Because there's always the learning in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's always going to be the learning in it. What is, as we take us to break on this, to date, What has been your biggest learning being in this industry?
The biggest thing I learned is to be humble.
Mm.
And, it's a lot of people in this industry that say things and do things that are wrong or inappropriate, or they just think they are bigger than whatever.
Right.
Like they'll do one commercial where they eating a burger and they think they're the biggest thing out. And so they, when you try to talk to them, say, hey, I want to interview you on the show, whatever, they have an attitude about it, or they say something crazy. I know why you're laughing. So it's stuff, it's things that has happened.
It wasn't me, by the way. That's not why I'm laughing. Let's just be clear. For sure, that was not me. We won't talk about who that was, but I do know who he's talking. I know one person I was talking about.
But when you learn, and then you find out later, oh man, I shouldn't have said that. I should have done that. I mean, it's a learning process,
right?
You know what I'm saying? You have to treat everybody as if they're somebody.
That's right, because they just might, but you never know.
You never know. You never know who's paying attention. Like there was a woman who kept talking to me, and I wound up getting this lead role in this movie some years back, and I had no idea she was like a legend in the industry. And she worked with opposite Diane Carroll back in the day.
Wow.
And everything. And I wound up playing opposite her in her movie.
Wow.
All because I was just nice to her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Niceness goes a long way. Yeah. Just treating everybody the same with the same respect. It's all good. Yeah. Guys, it is 5:22. We got to take a quick break. When we come back, we will have Mark Morial from the National Urban League on According to Michelle with Michelle Taylor Willis, 404-603-8770 if you want to call in and talk. You can, but what you should not do, what you cannot do is leave, because we got more According to Michelle when we come back. Stay tuned.
Hey guys, Michelle Taylor Willis.
Boss Lady May, I see you on here.
Is she on there?
Yeah.
Hey guys.
I just talked about
we want
you.
To learn new. What's going on? Hello.
Just talked about your
Hire me. I'd like to collaborate. Somebody says. Hold on. Okay. Michelle's ever. Is this amazing? Isn't this great? Listening to this guy. He's awesome. Hey, hello. We got a lot of people just jump in, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh. Hey guys, how's it going? What's going on?
Coming back.
Huh?
They was in and out.
In and out. Yeah, it's good. We want to learn the new. I am the real M. Cooper. What's up? What's going on? Hey, let's go. Somebody said, hire me. I want to collaborate.
What's the name of that entry? The one that doesn't have the
Congratulations on the leads.
Eagle without wings.
Eagle without wings.
Mm-hmm. That's why she called it that.
Somebody said congratulations on the wings. I mean, on the wings. On the leads, the lead roles.
Oh, thank you.
On the wings.
Thank you.
Grew your wings.
Oh, man.
I can How do we network with this guy? Well, you can follow him. Official Wardell Richardson. That's OFFICIAL. Wardell Richardson. And it's tagged here. You can follow him there, DM him, tell him you heard him on the show, and you see what happens. Official Wardell Richardson. We want to learn the new. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? You want to learn the new? What's the new? I want to learn it too.
Maybe a sauce.
Is that a sauce?
The tea? I don't know.
Oh, the tea? Is that the tea? Gary with the tea. Let me call Gary with the tea. Yeah, where's your mom? Get on my live so I can show her. Gary. This is great. This is such good information. We're about to be done. Isn't that crazy? It goes so fast. Hey guys, we got Wardell Richardson in the house, veteran actor. New stuff. What's going on? Y'all deep in Instagram today. What's up? Wardell is an actor. He's been acting for years. Stage veteran, TV, film. He's got a producer, owns his own production company, film company called Rain Dance Films. He's working on a project with Boss Lady
May.
May. Jeez, I was about to mess that up. I had to think about it. All of these, like,
She on here listening too.
hey, Boss Lady. She's got a book. His company's been hired. They're doing her book tour. They're chronicling it. Gonna make it into a movie. He's doing amazing things. He got all kinds of projects. When we finish talking to Mark at 9:30, at 5:30, Mark Morial from the National Urban League is going to call in at 5:30. We're going to talk to him, listen to him talk about the state of Black America. And then we're going to learn about some of these upcoming projects with Wardell. One of them I'm particularly interested in.
I know the one. We're gonna talk about it. Say that for last,
It's
right?
gonna be the last thing we talk about right before we got to dip. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. While I fix my watch here. That you wish that you could be my man. Can love you better than
My Lady May said, "Hey,
Hi, what's up? I need to come to one of your book signings and
we're gonna be
release.
here in Atlanta. I think the last one is in Atlanta in December."
Okay, well, let's do it. But I'm not averse to traveling. I love going places. Hey, Carrie, your mom's here. Wait, let me check.
Thank you.
Hold on. So if y'all are just coming on, we're on a music break from According to Michelle Radio. We got Wardell Richardson in the house. Carrie, I'm glad you're here because I want you to meet Wardell. I already told him about you. And Carrie is a very dear friend of mine. We were actually in a play together, gosh, probably 4 or 5 years ago. And her son is interning with me right now. And I told her to call in so I can put her son on camera. There he is, Jay Hendo. Let me show y'all my intern. He's so cute. I love him. Tell your mom hi. Yeah, she's out there. Your mom out there. Your mom out there. She said, hey, love.
Hey, love.
Yeah.
Hey, mama.
He's working, Carrie, he's working the Instagram. I sound like somebody's grandma. He's working the Instagram, baby. He on the Instagram. He's talking to these peoples. They coming in here and just putting words up on the tiny screen.
Words up on the screen. I can't even see.
I can't even see it. Where's my glasses?
Blow up the screen.
Can y'all give me my glasses? I can't. She said, awesome.
Yeah, my Lady May is somebody you should know too. Her projects are pretty good.
I would love to meet her. I'd love to meet her.
She got
let
a
me show
Christmas
you.
movie. She got two TV series that I will be shooting as well. So
Christmas movie for 2024.
yeah.
We talked about that.
That's
Remember?
right, yeah.
Let me hold on. Let me show
She
you.
said she got a stage play coming next year too.
She does. Okay. Yeah, we've got to meet for sure. Any friend of yours, friend of mine. Okay, so this is Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
Carrie is an actress. I told you this. She's been acting since she was 5. She started as a stage.
Where I heard her name before.
She's in everything right now. She's all over the place.
I may have seen it somewhere. I know because I'm always checking out actors and actresses and stuff online.
She said, hey, Wardell. Carrie, he is official Wardell Richardson on Instagram and Facebook. So hit him up. You know, he's got a lot of projects coming up. He needs beautiful women in his projects.
So Boss Lady May has a TV series called She got a TV series, what's the name? Called The Boss Ladies.
Okay.
And it's about these 4 women. So you might need to check. That's gonna be a fire.
It's on right now?
No.
Oh, we're
gonna be shooting it.
Oh wow. Is she in pre-production now? Or
no, right now we gotta do her book tour.
Okay.
But one of her books she's selling is called Boss Ladies.
So we do
She got
we
the Boss Ladies and what's the
Hey there. Ladies. All right, we are on break right now. We're about to come back from break, guys. We got Mark Morial from the National Urban League. The president of the National Urban League is going to call in. He's coming in. Hey, Pristine TV Installations. Is he on the radio? Is he on? Did Mark call yet? Hasn't called yet? Okay. He's got the number and everything, right? Yeah. Mark's Moment. It's going to be once a month. National Urban League will be making an appearance on the According to Michelle radio show, giving us an update what's going on in America. Can you
Are you asking?
Can we call hey, Carrie's on everything. Carrie's on Instagram. Carrie, do I look different on Facebook than I do on Instagram? What's my better side? Is it this side or is it this side?
Official DJ, like official.
She will let me know. She will absolutely let me know. That's why I love her.
Boss Lady May just gave how much it is to get into the
Yeah.
Okay, he said he's gonna run another song real quick so we can see.
You don't have to run another song. We can run in.
You just go into it.
Yeah, we can go in, and when he calls in, we'll just break.
Okay.
I mean, we'll pause for him.
I'll be sneaking in so we ignore him.
Yep, got you. 404-603-8770, guys, is the number if you want
After
to.
the song, come right back in.
Yep. Is the number to call in. Carrie said that. She said, "Of course I do." Nothing like a beautiful woman of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated to let you know. All right, here we go. All right, we are back in the house on According to Michelle with Michelle Taylor Willis. We got Wardell Richardson in the house. He is bopping back and forth like, he's settled in now. He's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm ready. Actor, veteran, producer, director. And here's the thing. When we went to break, I asked him, what's the biggest thing you've learned in the industry? He said, remain humble. Be humble. Stay humble. Like that. If his biggest takeaway so far is that.
Yep.
Is that, and that's what it is. And here's something. My guest last week said something that I'm going to use. She's actually in corporate America, and she has her own line of sportswear. And I want to ask you if this is the same for you. She said that her corporate job is her angel investor for her small business. I was like, I love that.
That is a very.
Isn't that? I was like, man, I've heard a lot of stuff, and I was like, I will be taking that. Thank you very much, Angel. But I'm gonna give her credit. Just Jay, that is from Just Jay, and follow her at Just Jay Wear. That's JUSTJAIWEAR. She has beautiful things that are just as comfortable as Lululemon and Nike. If you want that feel, you want that look, you want that quality, without the price tag, then you need Just Jay, where you can follow her. I am Just Jay. That's JAI. Go buy her stuff. Support her. She's a breast cancer survivor advocate, mental health awareness advocate, and she is all things wonderful. I am Just Jay. Wear. Go buy her stuff. Wear it. And when you're running, think about the empty doves, because I'm the one that told you about it. Okay. Angel investor. Is that how you look at your corporate job?
You know what's funny? I'll be honest with you. I hadn't even thought of that, but that is an awesome idea. That's all, because honestly, me working my job was funding.
Right. I know. That's what I'm asking. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
And it's working well.
Yeah.
And it's working well. Okay, hold that thought. I believe we have our caller on the line. I told you guys earlier that Mark Morial, president of the National Urban League, was going to call in and give us a report. He called in a few weeks back when he was promoting the state of Black America. They released the report, and he's calling in to give us just a few minutes of some high key takeaways and key points from the state of Black America. He is a former mayor of New Orleans. His dad was the first Black mayor. When you go to Essence Festival, you walk into the Morial Convention Center. That is who is about to be on the line with us right now. Mark Morial from National Urban League. Mark, are you there? Hey!
I am here, Michelle. Thank you very much for having me. Honored to be on your show today. Good afternoon to your wonderful listening audience.
What is going on? Where are you today?
Black America is always filled with important issues, and we released the report a few weeks back in Atlanta at Morehouse College to focus on hate and extremism and how we respond to it in this country. But even now, we are working the state of Black America to protect the right to vote, to protect the right to learn and the right to history, and to protect these very, very important principles, you know, in the 21st century. And this is what we're up against. So the report decided to deal with a tough issue, hate, extremism, and white supremacy, which is impacting now politics and the way elected officials run. Used to be that it was on the fringe. Now it's crept into the mainstream. And so we've all got to be focused. We've all got to be woke. We've all got to be energized. And we've all got to be willing to work and fight back.
So give me two key takeaways, Mark, from the report.
One key takeaway from the report is that from a just sheer number standpoint, the number of hate crimes in America against all groups has dramatically increased against African Americans, Latinos, people of Jewish people, people of the Islamic faith, Asian Americans, Latinos, LGBTQ. Hate crimes have dramatically increased. Hate-filled acts of violence have dramatically increased in this country. That's a really significant takeaway. And now you have bills being introduced across the nation to ban books, ban the teaching of history, ban, if you will, curricula related to this is tangible steps. And the report documents that as a call to action for us to work, if you will, to fight against that. So the report is online at stateofblackamerica.org. And we just encourage people to be active citizens, active voters, engage in the conversation, and engage in the debate.
So I want to double click on this, Mark. Okay. Why is there an increase?
So if you ask me to be candid, I think it's the Trump effect. I think Donald Trump unleashed with his approach to the presidency a set of forces. Now, was he responsible for it? Totally no, but he was an igniter of this movement to say to this movement, it's okay to come out and be in the mainstream. I really believe his candidacy, Trumpism as a philosophy, has been one of the drivers of this across the nation. When it comes to violence, easy access to guns. Easy access to guns. So it's one thing to hate. It's another thing to go and kill people like Buffalo if you hate people. Or to go to Mother Emanuel Church in Charleston because you hate people. Or go to Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh because you hate people. And use violence to carry out hate. That too is, if you will, energized by easy access to weapons. It's easier to get a gun than it is to get a lollipop in most cities in America.
So, okay, it's you got to come on the show. We need to talk about this for 2 hours, but a couple things. One, you said access to guns, and this is increased. Is this reversible?
I think it has to be reversible because we're in an environment, Michelle, where 50,000 people die from gun violence in America each year. Some by homicide, some by suicide, some by mass killings, some because the police kill citizens, some because we kill each other. So none of it is acceptable to me. All of it is reprehensible. We could start by banning assault weapons. We could start by saying you've got to get a background check. It won't hurt hunters. It won't hurt responsible gun owners. It would be a step we could take. If we save 5 lives or 10 lives or 15 lives, it is worth it if you believe that saving lives is important.
So, Mark, and if you're just joining, we got Mark Morial, National Urban League president, online talking about the State of Black America report that was just released a few weeks ago. Mark, okay, so let's say we instituted these things today, how long do you think it would take for us to actually see the effect? Because, I mean, it seems almost overnight that this gun violence has just gone. I mean, it's so rapid. Would we see that in a reversal? Would we see that much of an effect that quickly?
Change. I think we see change immediately.
Okay.
I think we see demonstrable change over a year's period. I think we would save lives. Look, we stand in a very select company of countries in America that have the level of gun violence that we do. This is not good. It is not normal. It makes people live in fear. It turns, in some cases, a hater into a killer. In some cases, it turns a small dispute or beef. We see killings by us against us. That is wrong. The police killing us is wrong. Hate crimes are wrong. So we need to understand that people say it's a mental health problem, but it's a mental health problem combined with access to a weapon.
Okay,
That's what I say. So all across this issue, people don't like to deal with this because it provokes debate and controversy. But let it provoke debate and controversy. We know what we need to do. 9 states have passed these sorts of bans and background checks. But effectiveness only comes if it's done on a national basis.
Right.
True effectiveness, I should say.
Right. Okay, last question. You know, speaking of hate, and I opened the show with this a little bit. You've heard, obviously, the story about the woman who was killed by the white woman, that her neighbor, because she went to try to go get the iPad from her, that her kids, left in the field. And they just arrested her last night. And this is a direct parallel to what you're talking about, right? That hate so strong that you would use violence to communicate it. And then hate so strong, like I said earlier, that you're willing to risk your life for it, right? Because she's going to spend the rest of her life in jail or prison or whatever that's going to be. What has the Urban League taken a stance on this specific incident yet? And these 4 children now that are without a mom, and this whole thing now.
We are, if you will, certainly going to take a stand that this person be fully prosecuted to the full extent of the law. We need the system to be able to work. And the notion that she's exempt from it, because of staying your ground or some other legal machinations. Look, you cannot see someone and because of the color of their skin immediately be threatened. That's what hate does. That's what hate does, and we can't sanction it.
Yeah. Wow. All right. We got to get you live in the studio. I know we're going to be talking to you once a month for Mark's Moment, every 4 weeks here on the According to Michelle show.
Looking forward to it. And, look, we're talking about hate, but I want to encourage people. We ought to also be about embracing each other, not turning on each other, turning to each other, and spreading respect and love in our communities. That's what we really need. So I challenge myself every day. Let's challenge ourselves to be more respectful of each other and to spread a sense of love throughout the community.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much, Mark Morial from the National Urban League. Thank you, my friend. We'll talk to you in a few weeks.
All right. I appreciate you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's crazy, right?
She could possibly get off.
Well, like I said, she's in.
I mean,
like I said, she's in Florida.
Yeah, Florida got.
And Florida got they're running rampant in Florida. They're running rampant in Florida. But back to you, we got Wardell Richardson in the house, actor, director, producer, entrepreneur, all these things, single father, father nonetheless. Just a couple of things I want to piggyback here. Jump on because I know you got some upcoming projects, right? But I do want to let people know that you're an award-winning actor, right? Still Standing Foundation Award for collaboration on the domestic violence film The Last Time, which I didn't see it in its entirety, but I saw clips of this, and that's a powerful film.
I see the whole film.
I would love to see it. That's a powerful film. The clips I saw, I was like, ooh, This guy's a real
Yeah, I was-
Richard.
and you know what? That was light compared to
Compared
the
to-
last one I just did.
Uh-oh. Well, we got and for the last time, you got the 2018 Atlanta Actors Award. So
Mhm.
you really are making waves in the space, and you got some upcoming stuff. I know you're doing tons of stuff with Boss Lady
Mhm.
May. You got your own stuff coming. Real quick before we go to break, I want to talk about Night. I want to talk about Night,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I mean, obviously, I have a little bit of a vested interest in Night, but I got to tell you, I mean, I get scripts all the time.
Mhm.
I get projects all the time, either to invest or maybe do some work on. And so when you sent me the script, I think I told you this, and I read the first episode,
Mhm.
and I got to the end, and the end of the first episode is a real cliffhanger.
Right.
And I literally was like, oh my gosh, it was late. I
Right.
told you this. I was
Right.
like, oh my God, I got to go read the second
That's what
episode.
everybody goes through.
It was so good. Tell us a little bit about this project and what your plans are for that. Because
Well, first, Night is a project that I wrote, and it's partially based off of my life in essence. I put a bit of my life into that project, so that's why I can't sell it. I gotta put it out there, you know. But Night itself, so back in high school, I used to get teased when I was younger because of my skin color, I'm dark and all that kind of stuff. So I made a project where your darkness is your power.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of owned my darkness.
Right. And what
You
other
know
people
I'm
might have
saying?
perceived as weakness,
Right.
you use as strength.
I
Yeah.
use it straight.
Yeah.
And that's how I like to turn things around in my life.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, you may think that's a weakness, but I'm going to make this a strength on its own. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because I got a friend of mine on here right now watching, and she is a dark-skinned woman herself, so she's been through some stuff. And it's interesting how people take people of different color,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if they're insecure about the color or if they really see it as a weakness. I don't know. But for me, I needed to find something to celebrate my color.
That's right.
And that's why I wrote Night.
And it is kind of like a superhero kind
Right.
of thing, right? Like
Yeah.
that really is your power.
Right.
It really is your power. And it's
Right.
interesting too, the main character who's based on you
Right.
is an architect,
Right.
right?
I told you it was part of my life, stuff that I really wanted to do. Because in that project, the lead guy has an issue with his father, had issues with my father.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a whole different, I put a lot of me into that.
Right.
And so, it's a sci-fi action drama.
Sci-fi action drama.
Right. So,
Which we don't do a lot. I mean,
a lot of people don't do it.
What was the one that was on HBO not too long ago? The show. I can't remember. That was kind of, and they canceled it after one show.
Right.
Can't remember the name of it, but.
Yeah. And one of the things I love about
Lovecraft Country.
Lovecraft.
Sorry, just yeah. Thank you, Jerome.
That was a good movie.
It was a really good series, and they canceled it. But
Yeah.
that we don't do a lot of action-fi thriller, and so that you got that. It was kind of interesting too.
Right, and it's something that I really wanted to do. So I thought through every character. There's a storyline for every character in the project. And then after I met you, I was like, I know the perfect person that you can play. And so you definitely got a part in it.
I can't wait.
I don't want to give it away.
No, let's not tell them. But I am excited. I told you when we spoke last time, I'm starting to commit her to memory. Commit her to memory.
We're gonna be doing that soon. I've been talking to my team. Everybody want me to do that project. So
because it looks so good. I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it. All right, we got to take a quick break, a final break. I know it goes so fast. We got Wardell Richardson in the house, veteran actor, producer, director, all the things that has been your radio show host. You got to check out his show, Hollywood of the South. He's been doing it for the last 4 years. It's live radio. We come back. We're going to close this thing out on According to Michelle, Real 1100 AM. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
This is starting to be. This is a good show, man.
Yeah, this guy. Hi. Hey guys, did you miss me?
Priska,
Yeah,
what
all over
is
there. What's
going
over?
on?
Game over, host. How are you?
And,
What's going on?
Official G get
Kick this
get
here free
in.
for me and my DJ. I
I
love your
will
mom.
definitely hit you up.
Your mom is my girl.
Thank you, Priska.
Yeah. What's up?
You know I'm proud of you too. You know you be doing your thing. And we got some
All
work.
right. I'm training them up in here, Carrie. Giving them all kinds of stuff. I don't know. She shows that she was here, so I don't know. Yeah, well, a good
Yeah,
group
no doubt,
today.
I will definitely hit you up.
Yeah. Are you guys enjoying
What's the
this?
name of
Isn't
this
this
show?
great information, right? You're learning from him, right? All you got to do is sit. If people just sit and people tell me that they're like, I put your show on and I just listen to it when I'm in the car or I'm at work. I have people who listen to it at work.
Yeah. The name
Right?
of the show is According to Michelle, right?
Yeah, according to
It's called
Michelle.
According to Michelle.
Yeah.
People want to know the name of the show.
According to Michelle Radio. Follow me at
According
Michelle
to
Taylor
Mich-
Willis, and you can
According
see
to
it every
Michelle
week.
Radio. You need to get on this girl. You need to bring her.
Who's
on.
that?
Her name is Priska.
Priska. I like her name.
Yeah.
After the song goes off, come back and break me.
Yeah, I'm gonna close it out. Yeah, when we come back, if there's we've hit everything that you wanted to talk about. I've hit a lot of other things. If there's anything specifically you want to make sure we get out before we tell me, and I'll make sure I tee it up, or you can say it yourself.
That's pretty like let's see, we talked about like just a recap on I guess all the stuff that I got going on.
All right, we'll do that. I'll lead you in on that.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yep.
And make sure you give. I've been giving your socials out, but
That's fine.
but just give them your socials, how they can follow, support, see your stuff right now on Amazon Prime. And do you have anything on Tubi?
I got stuff on Tubi.
I thought you had stuff on Tubi. I know it's on Prime.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
I just found I had some on.
I love the show.
something
Thank
in that
you.
Peacock.
Thank
Peacock.
you. You got something on Peacock
I got
too?
some
All right,
stuff on
cool. You got
Peacock.
something on Peacock?
There's a lot of networks.
I love the show. Thank you so much. I love that you love it. I hope you got something from it. Did you get something that will inspire you? And
Somebody hit me up like,
you know,
movies on
what's
Peacock.
up? Y'all coming in at the nth hour. You know, we almost done. 6 o'clock. It's a
Prime,
wrap.
I got like 5 or 6 things. You just gotta
6
if you go
o'clock,
on there
it
and put
is
my
a
name
wrap.
in, all of them pop up.
Check out my boy Wardell Richardson. If you are an actor, if you're in the game, follow him. Official Wardell Richardson. He's got projects coming up. You just never know. Stay close, right?
They all paid projects.
And these are paid projects, which means you need to be worthy of being paid.
Mhm.
You can't walk on set and be like, pay me. Acting classes, hone talent,
Her
skills.
IG is Michelle T. Willis.
Michelle Taylor Willis.
Michelle Taylor Willis.
Michelle Taylor Willis.
Priska.
Yeah.
They have a movie that they did. It's dope, man. Her.
Here we go. She is. What's the name? Well, try to You can cha-cha-cha to this Mardi Gras. I'm the dopest female that you heard thus far. And I do get better. The voice gets wetter. Nobody gets hurt. Do my thing with an 89 swing, but don't miss the light of guaranteed delight. Because to the hip-hop maniac, the uptown brainiac, in full effect, MT Dubs is back. All right, we are back. But unfortunately, we got to go. Oh my gosh, what now? Was this amazing?
This was great.
I'm so glad you did.
I'm telling you, this is by far one of the best shows I've been on.
What? Except for yours, right? Except for your own.
I like this has been a great show.
I love it. I'm glad. I'm glad. You guys got to follow him. Official Wardell Richardson at WARDELL Richardson on Instagram, on everything. You can find him there. He's got shows on Tubi right now, movies on Tubi, Amazon Prime, Peacock. He's everywhere. And here's the thing. If y'all paid attention, you learned something. If you paid attention today, you learned something. Final thoughts, Wardell?
Final thoughts, man. You check me out. I got a lot of stuff coming up. A book tour with Boss Lady May. Make sure you catch us when we're here in Atlanta. We're gonna be in Atlanta, North Carolina, Washington D.C., Las Vegas, and Tennessee. Did I say that already? I think I did.
I don't know.
But
One of the T states.
we're gonna do 5 states, and it's gonna be recorded. It's gonna be TV ready, so it's gonna be something dope. We're gonna put together something real nice for that. That same woman have 2 TV series and a holiday movie that we'll be shooting next year. So be ready for that. One of the TV series we're gonna be shooting this year, the pilot for it. And I'm working on a big budget film called Eagle Without Wings. That's gonna be something you definitely
I
gotta
can't
watch.
wait to be in that.
That's
I mean,
gonna
see
be-
it. See what I did there.
That was great.
See
That
what
was
I
great.
did there. See what I did
That's
there.
gonna be a big project, and plus I have my own scripts and TV series. The one called Night that Michelle is gonna be part
Cannot
of.
wait. Cannot wait.
That one is being looked at by a lot of networks. So that one's gonna be picked up, and my wish for it is to be a Netflix original.
Okay. All right.
So
You got to put it out there and see it.
Execute
Execute against it. We're gonna make it happen. Thank you so much for coming in
doubt,
today.
no doubt, man.
Appreciate having you. Come back anytime. Call in. Let us see you. Make sure you follow this guy. Official WardellRichardson.com.
Sure.
We empower, inspire, motivate. That's what we're here to do. If you listen today, even for 10 minutes, you got something that is actionable. You could take what he said away and apply it to your business, your life, whether you want to be an actor, whether you want to be an entrepreneur, it doesn't matter. You're working for somebody. You hear things that are life-changing on According to Michelle every Wednesday at 4 p.m. I'm Michelle Taylor Willis. I'll be at the Taste of Soul Food July 14th in Union City. And then the Taste of Soul Food. You got to come check it out. As I host that event, it's amazing. You can watch According to Michelle TV on the VTV network. Down the app, search According to Michelle. I'm there. You can follow me at Michelle Taylor Willis on just about everything. Make sure you check out the Juneteenth Festival next week in Morrow on Juneteenth. I got to go get something to eat. So right now, that means I am out. All right. Facebook, thank you. You guys are amazing. Hope you enjoyed the show today. Make sure you follow this guy. Got to get out of here. We are packing up. Deuces.
All right, y'all. Peace.
All right.